What's up, Tube? It's been a little while since I've been in, and now we are back. And I'm going to give you for the very first time, a live tutorial on how to play a new game called Card Blitz, which is starting to come out in Vegas. And what it does is it takes basically your it takes basically 3-card like a flush, and it takes video poker. So you get, I think it's 7 cards. Yeah, 7 cards, and then you try to total 31. And then after that, you play your best flush with blackjack. It's really cool, but it also can be very much a, a casino game. So, with that being said, I am going to try to minimize here. And we are going to play the game, and I'm going to show you guys a little bit of how it's done. So let's go over here, and as you can see, let me minimize that just a little bit more so you can see the stacks video. Okay. Alright, so as you can see here, what you have is you've got your ante and blind, which you guys are used to seeing in, say, crazy 4-card poker and so on and so forth. Then you get your flush bonus and stacks, okay? So your ante and blind pay here. Your flush bonus pays here. You need at least 4 suited cards to get paid. Here's where they make their money. This right here, I never did win one time, but of course that's where you win a lot of your money. So unfortunately, they're all $5. So let's take them all over here. We're going to put $5 there, and we're going to put $5 on the flush bonus, and it won't let you put $1 on the stack. Now, I don't know how they do. It's at the Rio right now. I'm not real sure how they do it there, but here's how you play it, okay? So we're going to deal our cards here, and you're going to notice that you get 7 cards there. And then we're going to turn them over, and you want to get the same amount. So I have 3 hearts there, see? Equals 26. It's pretty good, so I'm going to stay because this is close to 31. And you see what the dealer gets. And gets a 25, so I win. Now notice I only have 3. I don't have anything else. So if I did have, say this was a heart, they would bring it up, and that would count towards my flush bonus, and I lost those 2. So we started at 10,000. Now we're down 25 bucks. That's because I'm playing the bonuses there. I don't know if I'd play the stacks bonus because like I said, I haven't hit it yet. So once again, you're going to get your 7 cards here. Here's a good example right here. So there's an example of 27, but I'm also, after it's done, it's going to pull this card up, and it's going to give me a 4-card flush. So I'm going to play that 27 because it's close to 31. And they've only got 23. Now watch this. What's going to happen is they're going to pull my 4 up, and they're going to pay my flush bonus there. But you notice my stacks bonus I have not hit. So that's the one thing I would say is I wouldn't hit. So basically what you're trying to do is you're trying to get closest to 31, but they have to be 3 suited cards. As you see, the computer does it for you. That's 21. That's not good. And then these right here are not good. So I'm going to fold this hand right here. Alright, so now we're going to come back, and yeah, they got a good one there. Oh no, they had 21 also. We would have tied. I thought that was a club. Yeah, tie actually, you just lose those top 2 bets. So I try one more hand here. I'd like to see me hit a stacks bonus one time. And another 4 hearts. Good, there's 29. That's the closest I've ever got to 30. So I'm playing that, and looks like they got 17. Plus they're going to pull this up. I'm going to make some money there. All right, now just for giggles here, let's do this. Let's do new bets. I'm not going to play that stacks bonus and see if we can win some money, because as you notice, I did not hit 1 stack bonus. So let's just do the flush bonus. Kind of like in 3-card poker where people only play that. So let's see what happens here if I can catch back up to 10,000 without playing that stacks bonus there. All right, so they're going to do it out here, and ooh, we're going to get another one. So there's 26. That's a pretty good hand towards 21. Let's see what happens here. And 28. Oh, I lost that. I'm going to come back with my other one, and I still won because of that. So now I'm at 99.85. I'm going to try to get back to 10,000 without losing that $5 on the stacks. That is the house edge right there, in my opinion. And let's see, 25 is not bad. Let's see what happens. Like I said, you're trying to get to 31 with the same suit. Oh, wow, look at that. They're going at 5, so if that was me, you'd get 8-1, so that's a pretty darn good hand. And it's 31, which is the best you can possibly get, so that's a darn good hand. That's the first time I've seen that. I tried a tutorial before I started with you guys, and that's the best I've seen. Okay, there is, oh, not a 30. Nope. So I'm going to fold that hand. It's only a 20. And 17. See, I would have won. See, it's always one of them woulda, coulda, shouldas. I guess it's up to you and how you're feeling. All right, so I'm going to bring it back down here one more time. And all right, so I've got a 27 and a 4-card flush, so I'm going to play that. And let's see what happens here. 27 tied. I didn't win there, but I get the 4-card flush, so I still came out ahead. All right, so basically, you guys, what I'm trying to say is they have to be suited cards, and you want to take your best ones to get to 31. So that's why that was 27, and then they added my 4th one to give me my 4-card suited bonus there for flush. You notice I haven't hit a stack yet, so I kept my money back, and I'm not doing too bad. I want to try to get to 10,000 before I get off here, so let's see if we can do that here. What do you think? All right, so there's 27 of the hearts. I don't have anything down here, but I'm going to play 27 because it's close to 31. And it looks like I'm going to win this one here. Yep. So I win there, and then there's a push on the blind. It's kind of like that 4-card poker where you got to hit something. I think it's at least so many. I can't remember what it is. I think you have to hit a certain number to get that paid there. I'd have to read the actual part there, but yeah, if you go to I typed in 3-card poker blitz and came to this, and it has all the rules for you, so it's pretty cool. But I really just wanted to show you how to play it. Looks like a fun game, but it does look like a house game. I think I might try it. I'm leaving for Vegas in a week. I think I might give it a try here and see what happens. But yeah, if the stacks bonus was $1, I'd definitely play it. So okay, a score of 23. Now, this is going to be interesting. I got a score of 23 here, but I've got a 4-card flush down here that equals less. So I wonder if I'm going to get paid on that. This is interesting. So let's see what happens here. I'm going to play it. I might lose the 23 there. Yep. No, tied. Okay. So I tied there now. I should get the 4-card bonus. So that's cool. That's the first time that's ever happened to me. So that's really nice that they did that. So, it's kind of like Pie Gal where you can play the 2 hands there. This is supposed to be a combination between blackjack and video poker is what the theme is. But, you go to 31, so, you kind of got to take your flushes. You got to figure out what it adds up to. Of course, the computer's doing it for me. And, wow. It seems like every time I'm folding, they're getting the same thing there. And then here we go, one more. And then I'm going to get off here. Just wanted to show you guys real quick how to play it. Man, I hate to end on that. I got to end on a winner. It's kind of like playing basketball. You never stop playing unless you hit the last shot. So I would have lost. I feel better. I had 14. Okay, now give me something big here. Let's finish this on a big one here. All right. Let's see here. 30. Nice. Now that's the first time I would have got the stack one. But see how many times I would have lost that $5, so that only paid me 20. So I'm not really upset because I would have lost way more than 20 to get there. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to get at. These sucker bets will get you. Just count how many times you lost $5. So that's 6 hands. That's $30. I still wouldn't have paid for it. But of course I'm going to play. Unless he gets 31, which he doesn't. So I'm going to win on that down there. Hit there on a blind, hit there. So that's a pretty good win there. And I'm going to play one more hand here. That was nice to get to 30. And one more hand. 28, nice. And I got a 4-card flush, so I'm going to play that. 28 tied, but I get the 4-card flush. And I still win money. All right, so as you guys can see, That was pretty easy. Like I said, if you go to playvegas.com or playags.com, let me go back over here to video capture for you guys so you can see this. So let's transition over and hold on, I'm sorry. Let's transition over. So if you go up here to playags.com, AGS that is, so it's basically PLAYAGS.com. If you can't read that, I know sometimes it's blurry. And you can try this new game out. That's a problem with some of these new games is it's hard to find them on the computer. So when I go to try to find them, like there's one called 21 I'm trying to find. It looks really fun, but I can't find a simulator on it yet, so that'll be my next one. So hopefully you guys understood this. Basically, it's they say it's blackjack with video poker combined, but it's kind of not. It's really 31, and you got to have a flush to get it, and then you play video poker, but it can only be all flushes. So keep in mind what you do is you try to get closest to 31 with as many cards as you can, which you can really only use 3. And then what happens is once you're done there, if you have anything else down there, is 4. And we'll go over it one more time here as far as on the bonuses go here over here. So over here, as you can see, the blind, you get to pay. These are your pays right here. So that's your original bet, and then the flush bonus, you got to at least hit 4. If you hit 6, that's 50 to 1. That's not bad on your $5 bet. And then 7 cards is 200 to 1. I've had a suited on what you call the high card flush game, but nothing else. And then the stacks progressive, the best I've ever done is the 30, and you guys just saw it. So to me, that's your sucker bet, and these are the 2 good bets. And of course, you got to play 5 on all of them there. But seems to be a little bit of a house game, but it could be fun, if, of course, like if the cards are rolling your way like everything else does. I'll play one more hand here just to see what happens. But I really feel like this could be a lot of fun. But like anything else, it's all fun when you're winning. There's a score of 20. I'm going to take, let's take a chance here to see what happens. And 22. Wow, how about that? So anyway, that's how you play that. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I hope that one of you guys learned something today here. And hopefully when you guys see this out here, you understand a little better. If you have any questions or comments down below, let me know. I just learned how to play this literally before I started. So I went on a simulator to play it a little bit, and I really highly suggest that due to the fact that it's a lot easier playing it hands-on than it is trying to read and watch it. So when you get done, just make sure you do that, and I think you'll learn a lot there. So thanks for tuning in, everybody, and I'll talk to you next time. Good thing